A stone face. It should have been a ladybug or some other kind of bug. Instead, I decided to paint a face on a stone. Welcome to my channel.
Hi, this is Britta from Mindart.dk, and I am back with another artsy second Sunday, organized by Martha from AyalaArt, or I Love to Paint. You will find all the info in the info box below.
Together with my grandchildren, I have found a lot of stones on a pebble beach near us, and I wanted to paint a ladybug. Then I found this rock I painted a few years ago and wanted to paint another rock with a face on it instead. This is clear gesso, and I cover both of these two stones with clear gesso. I did wash the stones before I started painting. I just had to decide which stone to use. And the one stone I choose to paint on for this project, I also paint with some Payne's Grey. I continue to use some white gesso too when I paint the underpainting. I should have made sure that the Payne's Grey was dry. It wasn't, so that is why it mixes with the white gesso. It doesn't matter, I like that. Up to the left you can see my palette and how I mixes the colors I use for this project. I love mixing my own colors, and I always do it. Even though I have a color I can use that is doable for this, I mix it anyway. And as always, there will be a lot of layers on this stone too. Let me tell you some of the stories I found for this stone, or not for this stone, but about stones with faces on. Here you go. There was a large boulder at the edge of a forest that had a face painted on it. The face was that of a woman with tears streaming down her cheeks. The villagers believed that if they left offerings of food and flowers at the foot of the stone, the woman's spirit would be appeased and she would stop crying. One day, a young boy who lived in the village decided to investigate the stone. As he approached, he heard a faint whisper. It was the woman's voice, thanking him for his kindness and telling him the story of how she became a stone. She was once a real woman who had been turned to stone by an evil sorcerer, left alone, lonely and without any kind of belonging. From that day on, the boy visited the stone regularly, and the villagers stopped leaving offerings as the woman's tears had stopped. The Stone Guardian. In a small village nestled in the mountains, there was a stone guardian. The villagers had painted a fierce face on the boulder and believed that it protected them from evil spirits. One night a group of bandits came to the village, hoping to steal all their valuables. When they saw the stone guardian, they were so frightened by its fierce expression that they fled and never returned. From that day on, the villagers painted a new face on the stone every year, ensuring that their protector remained fierce and strong. Deep in the forest, there was a clearing where a group of stones had been arranged in a circle. Each stone had a face painted on it, and the villagers believed that the stone held great power. They would gather in the clearing every year and perform a ritual to honor the stones. One year, a group of travelers stumbled upon the clearing and saw the painted stones. They laughed at all the villagers, calling them superstitious and ignorant. The villagers were offended and chased the travelers away. That night, a great storm hit the village, and many homes were destroyed. The villagers believed that it was the stone's revenge for being disrespected. From that day on, the villagers never allowed outsiders to visit the stone circle again. Even though I have chosen this one myself, I am still not quite in the mood for painting today. And it shows in my painting. I don't like the face and I keep changing it and put some other colors on and so forth. And as you can see in a minute, I will completely wash it off with a wet baby wipe. And then I will try again. There is nothing wrong with that. I just didn't like it and I had to change it. And that's how I always work. If I don't like it, I will erase it and start over. If you can hear the noise in the background, it is my cat eating. And I just remembered, I heard someone say, if a cat doesn't like the name you gave it, it will not come when you call it. And that is my cat. I haven't found a name that will make her come. All my other cats, I have 3, comes when I call their name, except for her. She hasn't accepted her name yet. And that is the same with the stone. I will keep changing it until I find the stone's character or personality. I hope I will have it in the end. We'll see about that. As you can see, I cover my stone with some all-round medium. You can also use gloss medium or matte medium. And actually, I use some matte medium when this is dry to tone down the gloss of the stone, because this all-round media make it a little glossy when it is dry. And I like a more matte finish. Now for the next link in this hub, you can click the link in the info box below. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and like and comment on all the videos in this hub, of course. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye for now.